And now there is no avoiding the miserable weather at the moment. It is August still. Well, it's only just August, let's face it. But look, if you look at the pictures behind us here, you'll just see how much this is impacting on people and summer events around the country. So that's Brighton Pride taking place this weekend. The ponchos slightly detracting from the glorious outfits.
And quite a different scene, calmer maybe, but no less rainy in Cambridge. Tourist visitors seemingly willing to get out on the water, but determined not to get drenched.
And then we can see this. This is the not-so-glorious Goodwood Racing Festival. And again, the see-through poncho carried off with some style, I have to say, by the women who were turning up there yesterday. But you spend months and months planning for your perfect outfit.
Yeah.
Then to have to kind of shove a big plastic bag over your head.
That's why the see-through poncho is a winner.
It's not really what you were planning, though, is it?
And after the wet and windy day for some of us yesterday, some improvements in the weather for today. For many of us, there'll be some sunny spells, but also a few showers, which could be heavy at times.
Now, if you thought the weather here was bad, just take a look at this. It's one city in Germany which has had to deploy snow ploughs after it was battered with hailstones, which formed into these kind of enormous, almost like snowdrifts. This happened in the southwest German city of Reutlingen. Look at that. They needed diggers to shift it all. You'd think it would just melt, wouldn't you?
Well, clearly not. If it's cold enough, it's sticking around, isn't it? That's crazy.
Like 250 firefighters had to take part to try and clear the roads.
Really, it's really hard to remember that it's August right now.
I know.
It's so grey and miserable and damp in most places. Let's get a bit more of a technical forecast. Simon has all the weather details for us this morning. So, Simon, what do we need to know? Morning.
Hello, good morning. Yesterday, for many of us, it was a pretty atrocious day. It rained non-stop where I was. Strong winds as well. We had Storm Antoni, 78-mile-an-hour gusts of wind recorded in the southwest of England. That's the highest gust of wind recorded in Berry Head, that was, throughout the whole of August in the record. So, yeah, really strong winds, unusually strong winds. This morning, a much quieter start to the day. Look at that lovely picture. First thing this morning in Northamptonshire. For many of us, it's going to be a dry start. There'll be some sunny spells out there as well.
And just a reminder, if you did need it, today's the 6th of August. August.
Yeah. And in fact, both of us confessed to half thinking about switching on the heating. Oh, yeah. This weekend, which is ridiculous.
Is it allowed?
No,
Really?
It absolutely isn't, and Simon will confirm that for me. But I have to say, Simon, you are teasing us with a picture of a beautiful sunrise here this morning. I don't believe it for a second.
No, it's nice out there. I mean, it's much nicer than it was this time yesterday morning. I mean, it really was just like autumn when we had that storm coming through. And you're right, temperatures struggled yesterday. But I'll give you a glimmer of hope, because then by the end of next week, Thursday in particular, is going to warm up quite considerably, actually. Temperatures in the mid to the high 20s. Yes, good morning, everybody. We've got a fairly decent start to the day out there. Yes, certainly much quieter in Devon this morning than it was yesterday. We had gusts of wind up to 78 miles an hour, actually, in parts of Devon yesterday, with Storm Antoni moving its way through. But then, as we go into Wednesday and Thursday, well, this is the jet stream. Remember, this is the weather maker. It's really high up in the atmosphere, fast wind, and it's bulging to the north. And when it goes to the north, that allows high pressure to build in, and actually as well, warmer air to come in from the south. So it's by Wednesday and particularly Thursday that we'll see those temperatures really start to rise. As I said, the mid to the high 20s. Now, if you look at this chart here, Thursday here, 24 to 26 degrees Celsius. You notice, however, it doesn't stick around for very long, because by Friday, it will turn fresher again with those temperatures in the high teens to the low 20s. But certainly, you know, Wednesday, Thursday, something a bit more summery, and I don't think you'll be wanting to put heating on then, will you?
Well, that's a relief. We were admiring the bulging jet stream there, Simon, so we're very pleased to see that.
That makes us happy to see the orange bits appearing.
Yeah.
Thank you. You keep telling us it's going to get nice, but I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, look at that. That's this morning.
Is that this morning?
That's this morning, just now.
Really?
In Bedford, yeah. Some lovely sunshine out there.
Are you sure?
It is getting better, I promise you. Certainly better than it was yesterday. Of course, we had Storm Antoni yesterday. That's cleared away. And yes, a lovely start today in Bedford. We've had 1 or 2 showers around this morning already, so the opportunity to catch a rainbow or two already in Shropshire. And as we go through today, I think we'll see that case of sunny spells and showers continuing into this afternoon. Now, as we go through today, we'll see those sunny spells through most of the morning. Showers this afternoon, heavy, potentially thundery as well. That was Storm Antoni yesterday, moving away this morning to the east.
Not December.
No.
It's August. And there's been some crazy weather around. So to try and make sense of what's going on, may not have better news, but might make sense of it. Simon's got the details. Morning.
Well, I'll tell you what, those hailstorms are actually more likely in summer than they are in winter, because you get lots of energy, lots of heat goes up into the atmosphere, and that's where you get those hailstorms developing. So you're more likely to see that in summer than you are in winter. There we go.
Thank you.
Anyway, none of that here in the UK. I mean, I know yesterday we had Storm Antoni, didn't we? And that brought us some strong winds and some heavy rain for some of us. But this morning, it's much quieter out there. Look at this lovely scene this morning, some blue skies in Coventry. We've seen a few showers around this morning. That's given us the opportunity of a few rainbows as well there. That's in North Wales this morning. So, yeah, a mixture really of sunny spells and showers through today.